Okay, so we talk about balanced search tree. Balanced binary search tree, and we talk about guaranteed balanced binary search tree. Lastly, we have seen that if we have a input, we can just do a random permutation and then we can just form the BST insert. Then expected that will be the good tree, like it will be the balanced tree, but expected height is log n. But here we want guarantee, we want that it should be always log n, not the random permutation or anything, it should be always log n. We want to have a balanced binary, guaranteed balanced binary search tree always. So, there are few such tree exist, AVL tree, B tree, then 2-3 tree, then 2-3-4 tree, and red black tree. So, we will talk about red black tree, which is a guaranteed balanced tree, balanced binary search tree. Okay, so, let us talk about red black tree. First of all, it is a binary search tree. Binary search tree. So, that means it has the binary search property. Suppose this is our tree. So, if you take any node x, then we will look at the, this is the key value of that node. We look at the left subtree and right subtree. So, all the key value in the left subtree must be less than x, all the key value must be greater than x. So, if this is the key value of this node. So, this is what is the binary search property. Now, we have few more properties to have a red black tree, and every node is colored. Every node is colored by two color, either red or black. So, in a node we have one more bit of information which we use for indicate whether this node is colored by red or black. Okay. So, and root must be, root is black, root is black. This is another property. Another property is all the nils. Nils means we will introduce the nils as a leaf node. So, all the leaf nodes which are basically we defined as nils, we will talk about what are nils, are black. Okay, this is another property, and another property is if a node is red, then the parent must be black. If a node is red, then its parent must be black, is black. Okay. Now, suppose we have a node x which is red, then its parent, this has to be black. This is p of x, parent of x. This is one of the property. And the sixth last property is very important property, which will give us the black height of a node. So, it is telling us all the simple path from any node x to a descendant leaf, have same number of black nodes, and that is defined as black height of x, and this count is excluding x. So, that means, if we take a node x over here, okay, now we consider all the path from this simple path to its leaf. Okay. So, these are the path to its leaf, say. Now, we count each path, we count the number of black nodes. So, this each path is having same number of black nodes, and that is defined as black height of this node x. If this part having 4 black nodes, this part also having 4 black nodes, 4, 4 like this, and this 4 is excluding x. So, if x is black, we will not count this x, that means that we are not considering the color of x. Excluding x, we count the number of nodes from x to its descendant leaf, and that is the black height of this node is 4, and this is the very important property for this red black tree. So, if a tree is having this satisfy all the properties, then we call that tree is a red black tree, and we will show that it will guarantee height is log n if we have this property in a tree. So, let us take an example of a red black tree. Okay, so suppose we have this tree, root is 7, then 3, 18, then this is 10, 22, 8, 11, and we have 26. Now, let us introduce the leaf nodes. We want to make it complete binary tree. So, we want to introduce leaf nodes. These are the nils. These are basically new leaves. These are called nils. This we are introducing. This is one child is there. So, this is to make the tree is complete binary tree. Okay. Okay. Now, first of all, this is a binary search tree. If we check any element, this left subtree is less than 18, right subtree all the key value is greater than 18. Okay. Now, we need to give the color. So, can you suggest some color for this? So, now root must be, so all the nils must be black. So, they are all black. They are all black, and the root is also black. Okay. Now, can you suggest some color for this? Suppose we color this as a red, and we color this as a red, this as a red, and we color this as a red. Okay. So, we have to check whether this is satisfying all the properties or not. So, every node has been colored. So, this is also black, this is black, this is black. So, we color every node. So, now the root is black and the nils are all black. So, that is one of the property. Now, if we consider a node which is red, we have to check whether parents is black or not. So, this node parent is black, this node parent is black, this node parent. So, that property is also satisfying. So, only thing we need to check the black height. Now, we can check what is the black height of this node. Black height of this node is 1, black height of this node is 1. What is the black height of this node? If you take any path from this to its descendant leaf, then black height of this node is basically 1. So, what is the black height of this node? If you take this path, 1 black node, 2. If you take this path, 1, 2. If you take this path, 1, 2. So, black height of this node is 2. Now, what is the black height of this node? Now, if you take this path, 1, 2. So, what is the black height of this node? 7. is black height of 7 is basically this way 2. Now, if you take this way, so this is, we have to exclude the color of this. So, how many black nodes? 1, 2, even this way, even if we just count, so black height of this node is 2. So, it is satisfying the this black height property. So, every node, if you take the simple path from that node to the descendant leaf, we have the same number of black nodes, and that is the black height. So, good news, this is a red black tree. So, now we want to prove that how this is height is guaranteed log n. So, we want to prove a theorem. We want to prove a theorem. What is telling us, for any red black tree, a red black tree with n nodes, suppose there are n nodes has height h less than equal to 2 log n plus 1. So, that means h is order of log n. So, this is balanced. So, how to prove that? So, to prove this, what we do? We want to remove the red color. So, how one can remove the red color? If you just want to make it black color, then there will be a problem of the black height. So, we cannot just change the color of red to black. So, what we do? We know if a node is red, its parent must be black. So, what we do? We merge the red node with its parent. We take a red node, we know its parent is black. So, we will merge it. So, we will merge all the red nodes with its parent. So, this is red node, we are going to merge it with this. Okay, this is red node, we are going to merge it with this. These two are red nodes and this is the parent. So, we are going to merge it with this. Okay. So, this is the merging we will do. So, this is basically you are merging this. So, this way we want to remove the red color. So, now we do not want any red color in the node in the tree. So, if you do this, then what will be the new tree? So, this tree will convert it into this tree. Say this is 7, 18, and we have 3 over here, and this is the nil, and here we have. So, these are merged. So, how many nodes? So, 10, 8, 11, and there are, this is basically 22, 26, and we have how many nils? 3 nils. Okay. So, this is the new tree after removing the black color. So, basically, so this is so every node in this tree has how many child? Every node in this tree node has either 2 child or 3 child or 4 child. This is called 2, 3, 4 tree. This is a very good, very balanced tree, you can see. Okay. Now, if we look at the height of this tree, if the height of this tree is h, and if the height, so this is the height of this tree is h prime. So, can you have a relationship between h and h prime? Which one is more and which? So, h prime is. So, can you have a relationship between h and h prime? So, can you write this? H prime is greater than equal to h by 2. Why? See, I mean, we are only, if we take a path which is getting us this maximum depth, that is the height, you take that path. In that path, we have what is the maximum color node, red or black? Black color is more. because if you take a red color, its parent must be black. So, if you take a path, then number of red color is less than number of black color. So, that means we are merging the only black red color. So, that means the height of this will be greater than half of the height of this node, because half of the height of this tree, because otherwise the red color will be more in a path, which is not possible, because if a node is red, parent must be black. So, if you take any path, the number of red nodes is less. So, that means so this property satisfied. Okay, good. So, H prime, so height of this tree is greater than equal to H. So, H is less than equal to 2 H prime. Okay, now how many leaves are there? Number of leaves for this node n plus 1, and we have same number of leaves. Leaves are basically nils. We have same number of leaves in this node also, because we are not changing the we are not merging the leaves, because leaves are already leaves are not red. We are only merging the red nodes. So, leaves are not red, the leaves are black, nils are black. So, number of leaves is same. So, number of leaves here is same as the number of leaves in this tree, which is n plus 1. Okay, so, if the number of leaves is n plus 1, and we know that is each of these node have child minimum 2, maximum 4. So, can you write this? So, n plus 1, this number of leaves must be greater than equal to 2 to the power h prime, because each child have minimum 2, each node has minimum 2 child. So, this is true. Now, this will give us, so now n plus 1 is greater than equal to 2 h prime. So, h prime is less than equal to log of n plus 1. So, this we will use here. So, that means this imply 2 h prime. So, h prime is log of n plus 1. So, this means h is order of log n. So, balanced. So, red black tree is balanced tree, guaranteed, no randomness, nothing. So, it is guaranteed, it is a balanced binary search tree if we have having all the properties in the tree. Okay. So, now it is a good news, since it is a balance. So, we can find the minimum if we have some numbers, and if we can store in a red black tree way, then we can find the minimum, maximum, or we can find the successor in a, because for every time we have to maybe traverse the tree from root to that leaves, height of the tree. So, if the height of the tree is log n, so those query will be taking logging time. Okay. So, now we want to see how we can do the modified operation in this red black tree, like insertion, deletion. We will talk about insertion, deletion is not in our syllabus. So, how we can insert a node in a red black tree? Insert, we want to insert a node whose key value is x in a red black tree. So, for that we have to do some modifying operation in a red black tree. So, first operation may be we need to change the color change. This is very simple operation and it will take constant time. We will go to that node. We will if our convention is, if the node is red, one bit of information we need there. If the node is red, we will put it 1. If the node is black, we will put it 0, like this. Okay. And the second operation is, which is basically restructuring. I mean, we need to really do something on the restructuring, which is called rotation operation, which may require, only coloring will not help us to make the tree again a red black tree. So, we will define the rotation operation. So, suppose we have tree like this, we have a node B over here, we have a node A over here, and we have the upper part of the tree, and suppose this is denoting by alpha subtree. Alpha is just a representation, this is beta, and we have a tree hanging over here is gamma. Okay. So, this is B node, A node, and this is the alpha. So, that means all the alpha is the just a symbol. Basically, we denote any key is over here, key value is alpha. So, alpha is less than A, beta is greater than B. So, this is binary search tree property. Okay. So, we want to make A up, B down, that is called right rotation. Right rotate on A, we want to make A up, B down. So, how we can do? So, this operation is telling us A up. So, whatever the parent pointers of B, now it is the parent pointer of A. Now, B will be come down, and the tree will be like this, alpha will be hanging here, and this is beta, and this is gamma. So, this is the right, we want to make A up, B down. So, this is the right rotation on A. So, this is also satisfying the red black binary search tree property. We can just if any node in A alpha, and then we take any node whose key value is B in beta, and if you take any node in gamma, and we have this property A is less than A, less than B, less than capital B, less than C, this is small c. Okay. So, it is satisfying the binary search tree property. Now, how much time we are spending here for this rotation? We are just changing few pointers, because the parent pointers of B, now the parent pointers of A. Now, this A, now the B is having left child of B was A, now the left child of B is now this subtree. So, we are just changing few pointers. So, this is basically constant time. So, time for this is basically constant, or because it is nothing but changing some pointers. Okay. Now, suppose we have this node and we want to make A down, B up, this is also another rotation operation. This is called left rotate on B, we want to make B up, A down. So, other way around, left rotate on B. Okay. So, we want to make B up, A down. So, similarly, if this is the input, then this will be the output under this rotation operation, and that is also a constant time operation, because we are just going to change few pointers. Okay. So, we want to use this, we may need to this is the restructuring, we are restructuring the tree. So, we may need to use this for our insert operation. So, let us talk about the insertion. So, these are two modifying operations, one is recoloring and the second one is this rotation. With this help of these two, we want to insert a node. Okay. So, suppose let us go back to our this tree. So, 18, 10, I think I will write it here, so that we can do the operation. So, this is 7, this is 3, this is 18, this is 10, this is 22, 8, 11, and this is 26, and we have the nils. We have the nils. Okay. Now, suppose we want to insert x, insert and node x. whose key value is x. Suppose x is 15. We want to insert a node whose key value is 15. So, what we do? We first do a binary search tree insert, BST insert. So, if you do a BST insert, it will go, it will check with this, it is 15 is greater than, so it will come here, 15 is less than, it will check with this greater than, so it will be inserted here 15. Now, we will put a nils. Now, we need to give a color. So, what was the color for this node? So, this was red, this is, these two are red, this is red, all nodes are black node. Okay. So, now sorry 15 is now recently inserted. So, now which color we should give on 15? If we give black color, then there is a problem with the black height. So, safe side we can give it red color, we give the red color on 15. So, if we give red color, then there is a only one properties may be violated, that is the parent must be red. If a node is red, parent must be black. So, only that property may be violating. If this parent is black, then we are done, nothing to be need to do further, but here we are, the parent is red. So, we got a problem. So, how to solve this problem? Now, we will forward this problem off. Okay. Now, parent is red, this parent. Now, we will check this parent is red, we will check the parent, this is auntie or uncle of this node, because this is the grandparent, this is the auntie or uncle. So, we will check the color of this. If the color of this is red, then what we do? We change the color. This is what is called case 1. We will change the color of this. So, we will make it black, and we will make it black, this two now black, and we will make it red, this node. Okay. So, this local problem has been solved, but this will create a global problem. This problem is forwarded up, because this parent is also red. Now, this auntie or uncle is not same color. So, this is called case 2. So, for this what we do? We have to perform the only the coloring, changing coloring will not help us. So, we have to perform a operation, rotation operation. So, we will perform the right rotate on 10. So, we will make 10 of this is down. So, if you do this, so if you remember A B, so this is our alpha, this is our beta, and this is our gamma. So, if you remember that, so this is 7, so this is 3, now 10 will come here, 10 is basically our A. So, this will come down 18. Now, it will having two part. So, this part, and this 10 will be having just this 8, and this will be hanging 11, and this 15. Just remember alpha, beta, gamma, and this will be 22 and 26 like this. So, now, so this is case 2. Now, if we apply case 2, we have to apply case 3. So, case 3 is basically, now we have to give a right rotate on left rotate on 7. So, we have to make this up. So, left rotate on 7. So, we want to put this up 10 up, 7 down. So, similarly alpha, beta, gamma you can have. So, 7 down, and then we have 18 over here, and then with 7 we have this 3 8, and then 18 we have 11, and then 22, then here we have 15, and we have 26, and all the nils are here. Okay. So, now we need to give the color. So, which color we will give? We will just give. So, this has to be black, and we will make this is black, this is also black. So, this is black, this is black. So, we can just retain the origin, check the original color, but these two we will put it red. Okay. So, So, if we have to this is called case 2, this right case 3 sorry. So, if we have to apply case 2, then it will be, then this must followed by case 3, and then after case 3 we will do some color change to make a red black tree. So, this is a red black tree. So, this is the insertion of a node. So, if you want to write the code, pseudo code for insert. So, red black tree insert of x. So, what we are doing? We are just doing the BST insert of x, and then we are putting the color of this. So, color of this we are putting as red. So, that may violate one property. Now, we are checking, while if this is just a root, then we are not doing anything. If this is not a root, and if the color of parent is, then we got a problem. If the color of parent is red, then we have a problem. If it is black, then there is no issue. If it is red, then what we do? Do if the parent is the left child of the parent of parent, then we check the color of his auntie or uncle. Then y is the right child of the parent of parent. This is basically uncle or auntie of x, and if uncle or auntie if red, if color of y is red, then this is case 1, and if case 1, if again the same problem is there, then we will apply case 2 and then followed by case 3. Okay. So, this is the pseudo code for this. So, how much time we are spending to insert? Basically every time it is basically we can go up to the root. So, it was a red black tree, now we have inserted. So, it is basically log n time to insert a node. So, maximum we need to go for up to the root level. So, this is log n time height of the tree. Thank you.